We are just about ready to get started. You do not need any equipment today other than your own body, some water, space in your house, and potentially a mat for when we're going down to the ground. Other than that, we are good to go. So today's workout, if you haven't already peeked, we have our warm-up. Then we have a cardio segment. It's 1 minute of A, 1 minute of B, 1 minute of A, 1 minute of B, all the way through. So 4 minutes of cardio straight. And we're going to go into a section of 6 exercises. We're going to go through each one of them, 8 repetitions, and go through that 3 times through. Then we have another 4 minutes of a different cardio segment. And then we have another 6 exercises, 3 rounds through of 8 repetitions, hopefully if we can do the timing correct. Because it's repetitions today, instead of timing for most of the activities, it's always a little bit of a gamble to see what we need to do with time, but we will make it 45 minutes for you regardless of what I have on the sheet of paper. So you should be ready to go, and we're just going to march. So the cardio exercises do have a little bit of high intensity to them. I will give low intensity options though. So we're marching in place. Not going to need that little coat in about a minute or two. And we're marching, we're really swinging those arms. Get that blood pumping. And switch to swing. Swinging with those elbows. Rotating lower part of the body as well. And we're switching to uppercuts, just warming everything up. So when I do the 8 repetitions of the exercises, you can go slower than me and then you can go faster than me. Let's kick, alternating front kicks. All I ask is whatever your speed is, you're in control and you're doing things safely. And if you need to modify an exercise, you do that. Let's kick back. And at any point in time that you need to grab water, you do so. We will have a couple little water breaks, but I always want you to feel free to grab water because I'm always grabbing my water. And let's kick slow, tap down, kick back, tap down. So we're slowing it all down. Two more on this side. Working on some balance. Let's switch. Other side. Tap forward, tap, go back. Do one more. All right, let's go into a little bit of a run or a little bit of a jog. If you're still cold, don't go into this full on, just do a little jog. It's nice and chilly down here in my basement right now, which is great for high intensity classes or higher intensity classes, but you gotta do a little more to get that heart rate up. Get that blood pumping. We're switching to butt kickers. So just a reminder, I'm still not doing jumping jacks, so I'll get you guys started with the jacks, but then I'm going to go into a modification. And let's run. But of course, just because I can't do jacks doesn't mean that you can't and shouldn't, so we did incorporate them today. So let's do some little jacks right now to warm up. So if you're still cold, join me in the modified. Otherwise, jump, jump, jump. And just because we're modifying doesn't mean we can't pick up the pace or go into a little bit of a squat. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay. Our first two exercises are lateral hops and jumping jacks. So lateral hops either mean hopping side to side like a speed skater, or you can hop back and forth that way. And then our jumping jacks are the standard, either full jack or the modified jack. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, no breaks. So feel free to grab a little sip of water. You never want to go too crazy with water at any given time. Just take little sips because you want hydration, but you don't want to feel uncomfortable in your stomach jumping around. Okay, we're going to start with our lateral hops in 3, 2, 1, go. We're switching over those jacks in 15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1, and jack. Also know that even if you can do jacks and it takes you maybe 15 seconds or so to recuperate from those lateral hops, and you want to do a modified jack with me for 15 seconds and then jump into the full jacks, go for it. And these are the only timed parts of today's workout. We're switching back to those lateral hops in 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and side to side. Seconds, so we switch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jacks. Last time. So, another thing, if I was doing this workout in reverse and I was watching it, because I don't do jacks right now, maybe I would run in place or do butt kickers or something like that. So, the idea is to do something that you can do comfortably in the same genre. So, if we're doing high intensity and you would like to do high intensity as well, you don't necessarily have to match. We just take the thinking out of it by doing the workout prep for you. But that doesn't mean you have to follow. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Walk it out. Grab some water really quick. And we are going to start our first group of 6. Remember, 8 is our magic number here. If we do something on one side, we do need to do it on the other though. So it's 6, but maybe a little bit longer because we have right and left sides to do. So our first thing is a tricep push-up. So I would like you to go on the ground, on your toes, or on your knees. Your hands are going to be spread nice and wide, and I want you to make a little triangle with your hands, and I want you to do your push-ups that way. We're going to do 8 of them at your own pace. On your mark, get set, go. Great, now you're going to come to a plank and you're going to do a leg lift. So we're going to lift 8 times with the right leg and 8 times with the left leg. So we're here in plank with our arms straight. We'll lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to stand to kneel. So all that means is literally we're standing up and we're going back down. So we're going to lead 8 times with one leg and 8 times with the other leg. So if you need to fold over something, fold over a mat to give you a little bit more squish, cool beans. Otherwise, standing up, and I'm going to push off the right foot first, but you can obviously do the left. So I'm going down, going for 1. And then when I finish my 8, I'm going to switch over other leg. And then when I'm done, I'm going to stand on up, and we're going to do side taps in squats. We're going to squat down, we're going to hold, and we're going to tap 8 to one side, 8 to the other. Squat down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side plank with 8 hip taps. So we're in a side plank. We're on our forearm and either on your knees or our toes, and we're just going to lift our hips up and down 8 times. Just come on up, drop down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flip it on over, other side, and go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand on up. We're going to be in a squat, and we're going to jump or walk our feet out and back in. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to go like this 8 times. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's round 1. Give you a couple seconds. Make any adjustments that you need to do. We're back down to the ground for our tricep push-ups. Just go a little faster this time. Now that you know what the exercises are. Round 2, tricep push-ups, and go. Plank with a leg lift. So straight arms, and let's lift. Other side. Come on down, kneel to stand. First leg, let's go. Switching sides. Stand on up, squats, leg lifts out to the side. 3, 2, 1, squat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side planks with the hip taps. Side 1, let's go. Switch it out, other side. Squat jacks. Come down and hop for 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 is done. Give you about 15 seconds. And then we're going to go through our last round of this grouping. All right, you're ready? Tricep push-ups first. On your mark, get set, go. Great. Now we're doing those planks with the leg lift. First side, and go. Other leg. Come on down. Get ready for our kneel stands. On your mark, get set, go. Switching legs. Stand on up. Squats, toe taps. Let's go for 1, 2. Other side. And finally those jacks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, take about 30 seconds or so, and then we're going to go into a cardio bit round B. For those, we have uppercut hops and star jumps. So an uppercut hop is exactly what you think it is. You're doing an uppercut and you're hopping at the same time. Now, if you feel that you don't want to worry about the lower body and all you really want to do is focus the upper body, then take the hops out and really focus on the power of those hands. When you're adding the jump, it takes away a lot of the power. So you can do the jumps and hops thing, or you can do just the punches. And then star jumps, you can either do a jumping jack, you can do the modified jack, or a star jump is you're going to squat and you're going to try to make yourself into a giant X. When you come down, you're landing with both feet on the ground. So it's X and back in. So you're going to do one, wait a couple seconds, do another. So you can, don't feel you have to go with my speed on those star jumps. You can do them your own. And if you do 3 star jumps over that minute, that's totally fine. It's whatever you feel comfortable doing today. But remember that the star jumps are a higher intensity, the hops with the uppercuts are lower of that one. So you know kind of how to pace yourself a little bit. 1, 1, 1, 1. On your mark, get set, go. And I will agree this looks silly. Or you can squat and do the punches too. Always options. If ever, feel free, you can take the hops out all together and just focus on those punches. All right, we have 20 seconds left here. Three, 2, 1, start jump. Rest when you need to. Remember, you can always do a regular jack or the modified jacks. 30 more seconds here. 5 more seconds, then we're back to those uppercuts. All right, uppercut with the hops, or uppercut with the squat, or uppercut just regular. You decide what you want. We have one more round of these to go. Almost done. Star jumps or modifications, starting now. Seconds left. That's it. And our cardio is done. Can you go to the end? Four, three, two, one. All right, I will give you about a minute because you want to bring your heart rate down a little bit. And grab a mat so it's near you, because 4 out of the 6 exercises we're down on the ground for. How we doing? We only have about 10 more minutes of work left. So we have a forward and a back lunge. So what that means is I want you to do a lunge forward, tap if you wish, and do a lunge back, all on that same foot. So it's kind of a pendulum lunge. So we're going to do 8 on one side, 8 on the other, and then we're going to do 8 curtsy behind lunges on one side, and 8 to the other, and then we pop down to the ground. So 2 legs, 4 abs is what we got going for this section. All right, so forward and back lunges, pick a side, any side, and let's lunge forward. Remember, if I'm doing 8 and you want to do 6, that's fine. If I'm doing 8 and you want to do 9, that's fine. Just make sure that you are doing the same amount on both sides. All right, we're switching to the cross behinds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, leg. Great. We're down on the ground and we're doing a table, reverse table touch. So you can either just kick or we're tapping. So we're going to tap 8 and then we're going to tap 8 or kick 8 and 8. On mark, get set. And switch sides. Beautiful. Roll onto your belly, arms and legs out, and we're going to go like we're swimming in a pool. And we're going to just go for time for this one. So I'll count it out. It's 8 slow seconds. So we're swimming arms and legs. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flipping back over. We're doing a reach through crunch or a full sit up, whatever you prefer. Sit ups is you're coming all the way up or you're crunching through and reaching through those arms. If you want one hand behind your head and one arm that you're reaching through, that's fine. Just change after the 4th repetition. On mark, get set. And then roll up. We're just gonna come back about halfway, arms in front, and hold. So arms in front, lean back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Second round. Next time through, if you want to lift your feet for that one and make it more of a boat, feel free. So back to our lunges. Forward and back. 3, 2, 1, go. And switch sides. All right, and we're doing those lunges behind our curtsy versions. Side A and go. Other side. On the ground for our reverse tabletops. On your mark, get set, go. Switch it out. Beautiful. Roll on over on your belly. And we're going to swim. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Reach through crunch or sit up. Let's go. Roll it all the way up. Lean back into that kind of a V-sit. Feet can be on the ground or lifted. Let's go for 10 or 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. We have 5 minutes to go and one more round through. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds to grab some water. Last time through. On your mark. Get set. Lunge. Switch it out. Curtsy is behind. Ooh, my legs are getting tired. Pick the leg and go. Other side. And go. On the ground, tabletop kicks. Final few exercises. First leg, go. Other side. Flipping on over, our swimmers. On your mark, get set, swim. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over. Sit-ups or reach through crunches. On your mark, get set. 2, 3. And then roll it up. Final exercise. Can you lift those feet? You can always put them back down. And let's lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Grab some water and then meet you right back here on the mat. sure you guys kicked it real hard. And even if it was hard for you, you persevered and you modified and you did what you had to do to finish. All right, so we're starting out with our feet together, soles touching, knees out to the side. We're just going to lean forward slightly. One foot out, one foot in, roll it down. Other side. Roll it over so you're on all fours. Take one leg and kick it back. Calf stretch. Lift that leg up, cross it over, and bring it back behind. Feeling the stretch right here in this hip. Feels good. There's no pain. And release. Let's do the other side. We're kicking back first. We're coming up and we're crossing behind. And then we're going to sit back on our heels. We're going to do a nice tricep stretch with one arm. And then a tricep stretch with the other arm. We're going to release. We're going to bring our arms down by our hips and our glutes. And we're going to lean back. And we're going to push your belly button up to the ceiling. And you should feel a stretch in your quads here. And release. Let's do some shoulder rolls. One direction, and the other direction. Open up that chest, bring those arms behind you. Release, drop one arm to the side, big side stretch. And the other way. Bring that hand down. Bring one foot out in front. And we're going to lean forward and stretch out the hip flexor of this back leg. And then switch it out, other side. Just because we only do a 5-minute stretch at the beginning of class and a 5-minute warm up at the, or 5-minute warm up at the beginning and a 5-minute close out at the end, does not mean you can't supplement your own by doing some things prior to class or after class. Stand on up. And lean away. I know that sometimes that's not a feasible thing. But if you know if you're a little extra stiff or sore one morning, doing a couple more minutes of warm up before class even starts really helps. And switch. Even walking around and like swinging those arms and swinging those legs. And then bring those feet together. And then just come all the way down. Let your fingertips touch the ground, bending your knees super generously. And then very slowly rolling all the way up. Congrats. This is your first cardio high intensity workouts of 2021. Welcome. Have a great day. Thanks for coming.